Okay, so I'm here today with Rissa. Rissa, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing okay. How old are you, Rissa?
I'm 25.
25 years old.
Yep.
What's your current situation, living-wise?
I'm homeless. I was just incarcerated for a year, and just got out like 3 months ago.
What were you incarcerated for?
13 different warrants that I had.
Oh my, that's a lot of warrants.
That's quite a few, yeah.
What did they range from? What were they?
They're all misdemeanors, thank God. But I have a assault on my record and a DUI. Those are the highest ones, and I have petty theft. I also have petty theft and disorderly conduct charge.
Wow, that's a lot of them.
Yeah.
Did they just keep letting you out, like for OR, or how do you stack to be 13?
I was in and out of jail for a year before I went to jail for a year, and then I just everything spiraled and I couldn't afford rent, and I blew through like $36K in a year because my dad passed away and I got life insurance money from it. And I have a pretty big family, but they're like too financially unstable to help. So yeah.
So did you guys divide that money, or did it all go to you?
We divided it, and it was like we had to divide it like 7 ways. So I only got 36K.
You got 36 out of it.
Yeah, but I spent $7,000 on fixing my car because I totaled it when I got the DUI, and then like a month later, I rear-ended a car in the mountains and totaled it again. So I just like gave up, started drinking, and I'm not too heavy of a drinker, but I was pretty into it for the last like 3 years, or maybe like 6 years probably.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Is there any substance abuse?
I dabble in drugs, but no, not really.
No.
Yeah.
What's your thing of choice? Do you drink, or what's keeping you out here? Is it just financial, or?
It's just financial. Yeah.
That's hard, huh?
Yeah. I just need to find a job that's reliable and sustainable, because there's no work in like Denver that's gonna pay for an apartment if you only have one job, if it doesn't pay enough.
Yeah, out here in Denver, they pay above 15, right?
15 is the minimum wage. So like if you work at like a gas station or a restaurant, then you probably just get minimum wage or even less.
Yep.
So working one job probably wouldn't pay for a apartment that's $1,400
That's
a
the
month.
cheapest right now, huh?
There's like one apartment that's like $700 in Colorado, but I'm not sure if they're $700 anymore. I checked like a year ago. They probably still are though. But
And
it's
these motels, the weekly rates are crazy, right?
oh yeah, it costs like $435 a week.
Damn.
36
You add that
a week.
up monthly.
Yeah,
Yeah, you add that up monthly, it's even more.
yeah, it's
'Cause
insane.
that's well over $1,600
Yeah, it's not good.
versus an apartment. Jeez.
Right.
When you did dabble, what were you using? If I could ask.
Probably just, I think it was just booze. I used to dabble in cocaine. Dabble with cocaine, and then I've like
Powder or rock?
rock and powder. Yeah.
Yeah, rock is
Mostly
heavy
just,
duty.
actually, it's just rock. It's just rock.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've dabbled in like this, like street drugs, like fentanyl and meth, but I haven't really like gotten too into it, and I don't really like it that much. So.
Doesn't scare you? All these people?
No, it scares me. I can't get into that life too much, so I'm just trying to get out of it as quickly as possible.
Because I talk to a lot of people, and everybody I talk to, man, it doesn't matter what color you are, everybody's like the blues, man.
Oh yeah, blues are scary. I've overdosed twice.
Have you?
I have, yeah.
Somebody have Narcan nearby, or?
It's nuts. I walked down, like I walked like a block or two down the street after I overdosed in an alley, and I was blacked out, overdosed, and someone luckily saved me. But I was with like a group of young people that didn't have Narcan, so it's like probably pretty easy to die on Narcan. Not on Narcan, on fentanyl.
Wow, you're so young. At what age did you start like experimenting?
I started using weed. I started smoking weed when I was 14. Yeah. And then I started drinking when I was 18. Then in the last 2 months, I started like using meth and fentanyl, but I don't use it like consistently.
Do you plan on maybe looking for a program or something to help your situation?
It sucks for homeless people because you either have to have you either have to be a veteran or you have to be on drugs and like with a drug issue to get housing, or with like a medical emergency, which I had like a month ago. I got pneumonia because it was too cold outside, and I just didn't have the means to like stay healthy. And I had just gotten my pneumonia and flu shot and contracted both, and was like really sick. Like I couldn't breathe for shit. Like it was terrible.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where do you go about laying your head at night? Like, you know, you're a young girl. Like, I'm sure there's a lot of dangers out here. How do you go about sleeping at night?
It's pretty scary. Like I'm glad I'm glad I had the medical emergency because it's really hard to sleep as a woman on the streets because you're always scared that you're gonna get raped and beat. And
There you go.
and I've been pretty scared that I'm gonna get like raped and beat, and I just worry like for my life at night. So I like thought of like I've been trying to figure out how to do it. Like I either have to stay up all night, like on drugs, or change my sleep schedule and sleep during the day, and like not take drugs at night. But it's still like scary and like it sucks staying up all night. Like
Do you stay in a tent? Do you know anybody?
No. I've met like probably like 10 to 15 like homeless guys that I like, but they're like usually on blues or meth, and they'll like wake up in the middle of the night and like just smoke blues or meth and like get mad, and like it's kind of scary because you'll like even if you meet someone nice, it seems like they'd fuck you over in a heartbeat, obviously, because it's
all about the next fix, huh?
Yep. For most people, yeah. I feel like there's like maybe, I don't know, I haven't met anyone like myself like that wants to stay off drugs and then like get their life together, because it's so hard with the housing issue. And yeah, I just don't know what to do, honestly.
So your family, you don't try to get in contact with them?
They're just too financially, they're not financially stable enough to help me.
Everybody's got their own problems, huh?
Yep.
That's all I got.
Since there's gonna be like a recession next year, probably like a mild recession, it's I feel like nobody's willing to help too much. I'm like panhandling's even hard. I only get like a little bit of money if I panhandle. It sucks.
What jobs have you held in the past? Have you had any jobs in the past?
I actually ruined my career fighting with my ex that I stayed with for 8 years. And I was gonna become a nurse and like go to school for it and everything, and like eventually a flight nurse and then surgeon. But since I got the assault charge, they won't hire me as a QMAP, which is a Qualified Medication Administration Personnel, which is a certification that I already got, and it takes like 6 months to get, and they pay like $16 to $18 an hour.
Work like at a senior care center or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what a QMAP is.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool job, but I can't get hired now because I got violent charges, and now
Even if it's a misdemeanor, it pops out like that?
Yep, even if it's a misdemeanor. Yep.
Violent charge.
Yeah, right when I got out of jail, I tried to apply at a Morningstar, and they just they said that they'd hire me that day, and they liked me, but
The senior care center, right?
yeah, I just couldn't do it because they printed out my criminal background and saw that I had a violent charge on there.
There was no you couldn't. It's not like you could explain it to them. It was just the fact that it's a
no
violent
explanation.
Charge, that's it.
Yep.
Like, hey, something with my boyfriend.
Yeah, even if it's like not my fault and I was like beat first, and like I just tried to like argue with him throughout the whole relationship, and
Wow, that's hard.
I was never even violent, but yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, that does. Where do you see yourself a year from now? Like,
I'm not really sure. I've contemplated suicide like multiple times. I'm just like too scared to like hang myself, so I haven't like completely got over that fear. But blues is a pretty easy way to die on the streets. So I've been like, yeah, considering that.
you're so
like,
young, you shouldn't think like that.
but it's just so like, oh God, it's fucking horrible sleeping on the streets and like waking up stiff because you're so fucking cold.
Yeah, right now
Like, it's painful.
temperature's dropping. It's cold right now.
It's painful. It's below zero. It's about to be below zero. Like, it's like for like 15 degrees at night, and even if you have like 6 jackets on, it feels like you're fucking freezing still. Like,
Yeah.
it's just miserable. It's fucking horrible.
Yeah, it's cold right now.
Yeah.
If you had 3 wishes, what would those wishes be?
I wish I had $400 trillion and my family back, and I wish I was like sustainable in my personality traits and characteristics. So like meaning like I wish I could stay myself in the ways that I need, but it costs money to like work out and afford your hobbies and do everything you need to do in life. So
Do you have a email address or anything you want to give out? Sometimes people contact me
yeah.
and they're like, hey, we want to help this person, and they watch the video, they want to help economically or however they want to help. Do you have an email that you want to give out on camera?
Yeah, it's Alberti, ALBERTI, Rissa, RISSA 82 at gmail.com.
Okay, so they can direct message you there.
Yep.
Because I have people that ask me, hey, where do you get their,
Yeah.
their email and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I got to go out and look for people again.
Right.
But having your email on there is directly, they can DM you.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I want to thank you for your time, and I wish you nothing but luck. You're
Yep.
very young. You got a whole bunch of life ahead of you, man.
Yeah.
A bunch.
Hopefully I get a job that's sustainable and I can afford an apartment here in Colorado, but so far it's pretty difficult.
You should try to get into a shelter or something, one where you can work at it.
Yeah, there's also like you could find a roommate on Craigslist, and you could end up paying like $500 like a month maybe if you just stay on the couch. So that'd be like a good way to go if you feel like I do on the streets sometimes.
Just gotta stay clean.
Yeah. Oh, and stay clean. Like if you like over like the drugs and shit, it's probably gonna be like way easier. It's too challenging if you're on drugs. Like stay on drugs if you can't get over it. Like
I hope you stay clean. I really do. Sky's the limit, man. You're young.
I agree.
You're very young. Do you mind me uploading this to YouTube?
Nope. You can.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you. You got anything else for us?
No, that's pretty much it.
All right. Well, thank you. Thanks for your time. Okay.
Yep. Thank you so much.
Yeah.